Hey everyone, my name is Julie Heath. I'm a learner ambassador here at Nightingale College, and happy first day of the semester, summer 2025. It is May 5th, and I am so excited for you. Today is my very last first day of school. I'm so excited. But if this is the first day for you, then congratulations for getting this far, and you got this. You can do it. All right, so this video is going to go over kind of a day in the life. I'm going to show you what I do on the first day of school every semester. I pretty much do the same thing the first day of the week as well. So maybe not to this extent, but just to give you an idea. All right, y'all. So as you can see, I am in my Canvas dashboard, and there were a few announcements. One was on phishing emails, so please keep an eye out for that. And the other one was on the AB 1082 for California learners. We are going back at it. We're going to try to get California learners to be able to go into California and do their clinicals here in the state. So keep an eye on that. Participate. Go to the Nightingale .edu/advocacy. I think that's what it is. I'm not looking at the announcement, but check out that announcement and go and participate because we need everybody's help on that. Okay. First things first, I have my coffee. That's a number one. That's first things first. Okay. Then I have my planner. Right in front of me. And now I'm going to go into my first class, which in this case is $3.95. And I will go through and read the announcements for the class, but I'm not going to do that right now. I won't torture you, but I'm going to go first to the webinar links. So right here in the middle, where it says webinar links, I'll click on that. All right. So as you can see, I have clicked into the webinar links, and this is what comes up. So you may have to get to this page. So once you go to the webinar links, I don't know if it'll let me show you without it changing. I'm not going to try. Anyway, so you have to get to this page. So you'll click on the webinar links. It'll take you to where you click on ASN, BSN. So click on whichever one you are. Sorry if you can hear my cat. What are you doing? She's carrying around a snake, a fake snake. Anyway, so you will click on the link to your program. And then from there, you'll find your class. So I went to BSN 395, and then this is where I get to after that. Sorry, my cat is a psycho. Anyway, so this is where I get to my webinar links. Okay, so please also keep in mind that the times are in Mountain Standard Time. So if you are in California, like myself, it's going to be an hour earlier. So as you can see, the first one is Tuesday at 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So for me, it's going to be Tuesday at 10 a.m. California time. Then Wednesday at 9 a.m. and Thursday at 10 a.m. So keep that in mind when you're writing down your dates and times of webinars. I have made myself a little list of which days and times are available. You do not have to go unless it is specified by your professor. You do not have to go to your professor's webinars. You can go to any one of these that are listed. So if for whatever reason I miss on Tuesday at 10 a.m., or I'm late, or I forget that it's the time change, the time difference or whatever, then I can go to the Wednesday one. If you miss all of the webinars for the week, you do have to do a discussion board instead, and you will see that back on your assignments page. Okay. All right, so now that I've gotten the webinar situated, and I know all about that, I'm good to go. I have them all written down on my little notepad. Then I go back through and write down my assignments for the week. So that looks like this. I grab my fancy schmancy notebook, my planner, and I like to color code. I don't know if you saw my dashboard, but I like to color code and makes it easier on the eyes for me, easier to see. So I have my planner out. I have already made the lines on the planner so that I can separate my classes. So first I start with 395 and I'm going to go to my agenda. So first, you can go back to your dashboard. If you don't go to your dashboard, then you can go to, or start in your dashboard, you can go to calendar. So calendar is where I am on this page. I don't use the weekly one or the monthly one, and I'll show you why in just a moment. So first, the very first day, you may not have anything show up in your calendar because you have to add the classes. So on the right-hand side, you can see calendars. You can see my name, and then you can see my classes, but they don't have a color next to them. So I'm going to go ahead and add those here. I have 4 classes. Okay, so it's going to populate for a second. I'm going to give it a moment, and then I'll show you what I do from there. This is going to be your to-do list. So I heavily rely on the to-do list, but I don't only rely on the to-do list. Okay. So first I will go through the to-do list. As you can see, it is color coded like I like it. It's color coded in the class that it's associated with. So pink is 395. It's going to be hard to see because green and like teal are very similar in color. Okay, so then there's teal, which is going to be 445. It looks like I have quite a few assignments for 445 this week. And then purple is going to be my 465, and then green is going to be my capstone, my 485. Okay. So that's what I have for that. I also will go back through and double check, and I cannot stress that enough, double check in the actual modules for other assignments, because there may be some that don't have a due date. And so it will not populate in this list. This list is only assignments that has a due date associated with it. So please don't forget that. Make sure you're going back through the modules. Don't only rely, that's why I said I do not only rely on this list, but I do heavily rely on it, because once you go through and complete some assignments, it will strike it out, and then you'll know, okay, I'm done with that. Okay. Okay, so the reason that I don't use the weekly or the monthly is because of this. It will show you, why didn't it populate? Let's see if it will show me next week. Yes, it does. Do you see all these nice little, you probably can't see it. It's blank, basically. And the monthly one shows all the assignments on the Sunday. Okay, maybe not all of the assignments, but most of the assignments are on the Sunday. And that's not fun for the eyes to see. So I like this one so that I can see what I'm looking at. It's nice and clear and concise and in order and color coded. Okay, they know me so well. Okay, anyway, so that's that. All right, y'all. So it's been a few hours since I recorded the last bit. In that time, I took a shower and did homework. I read through all of the introductory information for all of my classes. I highly suggest reading those because they're very important. I completed some discussion boards. I picked my daughter up from school. I ate somewhere in there, and I finished this baby. So this is my planner, color coded, and started checking them off, all the things. So that's my day one of nursing school. Well, not a nursing school, my day one of my last semester of nursing school. If this is your first day of nursing school, you got this. Hang in there. It's not easy. It's not going to be easy. It's nursing school. It's hard, but you can do it. So hang in there, guys. You got this. If you have any questions or want to vent or whatever, reach out. I'm happy to hear you. So, all right, y'all, flame forward.